On today's show, the BMW i3 gets cancelled in the US and possibly other markets too. Rivian showcases its truly amazing fully fitted camp kitchen for the R1T ahead of the start of deliveries this month. And Tesla crosses the quarter-end line, having engaged in what some are calling questionable sales practices. These stories and more coming next. This is Ecotricity's EcoTEC Roundup show from New Zealand's only carboNZero certified renewable electricity company. We only source from wind, hydro and solar, and we are the leading supplier of electricity to EVs in New Zealand. Switch today at ecotricity.co.nz. Welcome back to another roundup in the world of clean cars and green energy. Thanks for joining me. Launched back in 2013 after years of prototype electric vehicle production that included the two-seat Mini E and BMW Active E, BMW's innovative and unusual i3 electric car stood out from pretty much every other car on sale at the time. Using super lightweight, low-carbon production methods and materials, the all-electric i3, range-extended i3 Rex, and sporty i8 plug-in hybrid sports sedan were BMW's flagship plug-in cars for many years. And while the i8 was unobtainable for many, both i3 variants, even quite pricey that they were, became many people's first electric car. But this week, BMW confirmed what we'd all expected was coming. The i3 will cease production this year for North America, despite promising earlier this year that a new variant with a longer range pack was on the way. Newer, more efficient cars, more choice for consumers, and expensive i3 repair bills caused by those exotic construction materials mean BMW is putting the i3 out to pasture for something more conventional. Earlier this year, there was significant concern that Nissan, unhappy about Brexit and post-Brexit negotiations, would cease investing in UK production facilities. But this week, we got some great news for Sunderland, where Nissan's UK Leaf factory is based. Not only will Nissan and its battery partner AESC invest in a new 9 gigawatt-hour battery production facility near to Nissan's existing Sunderland plants, but the two companies are executing a total of £1 billion of investment to turn the Sunderland facility into an electric vehicle hub under a new plan called Nissan EV36. Part of this investment includes £423 million to spearhead the production of a brand new next-generation all-electric crossover. Built on the Nissan Renault Mitsubishi CMF EV platform, Nissan aims to reach 100,000 vehicles per year. When Tesla made a change to its Model 3 and Model Y production to eliminate radar from its Autopilot hardware and rely completely on its new Tesla Vision computer vision system, it left Tesla Vision cars without some Autopilot features. Now, Tesla has started pushing a software update for those vehicles that brings Tesla Vision cars in line with older cars fitted with Tesla's previous Autopilot hardware. Owners of Model 3 and Model Y with Tesla Vision will finally be able to engage emergency lane departure avoidance and smart summon after the new 2021.4.18.10 update. Additionally, Autopilot's upper speed limit, the speed beyond which the Autopilot system will not engage, has been increased from 75 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour for those vehicles. That's up to 128 kilometers per hour from 120 kilometers for those who prefer metric. Mercedes-Benz has officially unveiled a production version of its new eActros electric truck. Designed for heavy-duty, short-radius distribution, this new version of the eActros uses a battery pack design made of modular 105 kilowatt-hour batteries, offering a total battery capacity of 315 with 3 modules or 420 kilowatt-hours with 4, meaning up to 400 kilometers, 248 miles of range is possible per charge. The eActros features a new rigid electric rear axle powered by twin electric motors attached to a 2-speed transmission. Individually, each motor can output 330 kilowatts continuously, but when combined, the total power output of the truck sits at around 400 kilowatts. Expect them on European roads in the very near future. Energica, the Italian superbike company that's made a name for itself in recent years, both on the trek and on the road, has announced a new motor for its future range of bikes. Called the EMCE, that's an acronym of Energica's name and the name of its co-engineering partner Mayville, the liquid-cooled motor is capable of outputting 126 kilowatts, 171 horsepower peak at 8,500 revs, and it weighs just 10 kilograms, 22 pounds less than its predecessor. Tesla. Energica says that it will result in a relative range increase of between 5 and 10%, depending on the individual rider style. This means that if you like razzing your bike on the freeway, you'll see a modest improvement, but if you're like me and you're more about the journey than getting there fast, a full 10% increase in range might be possible. The new motor debuts in 2022 model year bikes. It was first teased a long time ago, but as Rivian gets ready for its production launch of the R1T electric pickup, we saw the first real-world demonstration of Rivian's optional pull-out camp kitchen for the same. Designed to fit in the gear tunnel of the R1T, the camp kitchen features a pop-out sink with water supply, a 2-burner electric induction hob, and drawers containing pretty much everything you need for making food on the go. But what's perhaps the most exciting about this incredible kitchen on the go is the fact that it's designed to be modular, meaning if you don't need your camp kitchen, you can simply detach it from your R1T and leave it at home. I've got to say, I'm in love, and it's making me wonder if I should have put a deposit down. What do you think? We've known for a long time that battery packs, be they home grid-tied or larger industrial scale systems, can help electricity grids smooth out peaks and troughs in grid demand. And now a massive 142 Tesla Megapack system in California has gone online in Ventura County. Called the Satikoi Battery Storage System, it was the alternative to a new gas peaker power plant. That's a power generation station that comes online just to supplement power during high demand periods. Since local residents of the coastal city of Oxnard didn't want a gas peaker plant, a battery solution seemed like a far more sensible option. According to Tesla and local utility Southern California Edison, the battery plant can provide power to the entire city for more than 4 hours. Hot on the heels of its successors with a tunnel system linking the Las Vegas Convention Center's various exhibition halls with the Las Vegas Strip, the Boring Company is now looking like it might get to build a new tunnel system, this time in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. As reported by the Sun Sentinel this week, City Mayor Dean Tarantulas said on Wednesday that the Boring Company had proposed a transit system between downtown Fort Lauderdale and the beach. If approved, a pair of tunnels 3 miles long, one for each direction, would transport riders between downtown and the beach for as little as $5 each, utilising a similar system to the one now in operation in Las Vegas. Watch this space. As Tesla rushed towards the end of June, and thus the end of the quarter, some outlets, including Electrek, reported frustration with the way that Tesla was handling its end-of-quarter push. Electrek claimed that Tesla has removed VIN details from some customer purchase documents, suggesting in its coverage Tesla was doing this to sell custom order cars to whomever could pick them up first. It also claims Tesla staff were instructed to forego vehicle delivery orientation walkthroughs in order to push more cars through at quarter's end. Thankfully, Tesla does at least have an online guide available for first-time owners. Israeli-based electric airplane startup Eviation Aircraft, which now has a US headquarters in Washington state, has officially unveiled the production-ready design for its Alice all-electric aircraft. Due to take its first flight later this year in production form, the 9-passenger 2-crew aircraft is powered by 2 Magnix 650 motors, electric propulsion units from Magnix, and features fully electronic fly-by-wire controls. According to the spec sheets, it can travel up to 4,040 nautical miles on paper, which is 506 miles or 814 kilometers. But once you take into account required reserves, that drops to closer to 400 miles or 643 kilometers. That positions it perfectly for short-haul operations on private fleets. And finally, if you've ever been into bird watching or know someone who is, you'll likely be familiar with the concept of official bird counts. It's usually a day on which a large ornithological society, such as the RSPB in the UK, encourages people to get outside and count the different types of birds in their garden. Well, now, US-based Plug in America, the nationwide EV advocacy group that's been around for 16 years, is asking you to get involved in a worldwide EV count. This July 4th, it wants you to go out for a walk or drive around your neighbourhood and count just how many electric and plug-in hybrid cars you see compared to the total number of cars on the road. Then it wants you to send it your results by July 11th by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully it'll help figure out how many electric vehicles are out there being driven, and I, for one, totally want to get involved. How about you? And on that note, we're done for the day. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next episode. And while you're at it, make sure that you've switched to New Zealand's only carboNZero certified renewable electricity company. It is super easy to make the switch, and when you do, you'll help New Zealand wean itself off dirty energy and onto clean green power that will keep the land beautiful. I'll be back soon with more great videos for you all to enjoy, but until then, I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield. Ka kite! See you next time!